You are going to be absolutely floored. Now, it's going to take place in the young first. Secondly, it'll take place in the non-drug addicted adolescents next. And the spiritual service-oriented soul individuals will move quickly third. This will be a big mind expansive state that's going to be in place. And you have to be aware of this. So I'm talking from this period of 2007 up to 2011. And that jump will be in there. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I said the young first, the non-drug addicted adolescent next, and then the next will be the people who are spiritually oriented. All of this jumping will take place. And see, they'll be on that level that they happen to be on. So their jump may not be where your jump is. And each of you will have your own level that you will be reaching because you're all individuals. Now, this that we have to do, and passing it on, is sacred knowledge. We're bringing sacred knowledge forth in this century in a different way. And we have many voices in religion that teach faith and belief, and some of them are louder than others. I've heard them on the air. We have scientists in medicine to research and prove to those who have very little belief and faith the truth and unseen frequencies exist. They do. We can prove that we can heal. We can prove that we can transform and affect the world through the mind. We can prove that now. In this workshop, we're learning now that our minds affect nature, animals, and connect with the universe. This year, we are moving more rapidly than before towards what I call the dimensional shift. To exist in this accelerated energy, we have to prepare ourselves to learn to create joyfully the surroundings we wish to live in. Notice I said joyfully. You create joyfully the surroundings. There should be more giggling in the house. There should be more laughter in the house. There should be more finger popping in the house. You see? There should be joy in the house. You create that in your surroundings. We will learn to alter our DNA to produce light particles, which will only happen through creative mind adjustments. We will learn how to take a step in this direction in this workshop. You will ask me how often, and I'm going to tell you, you will practice it every day. Okay? When the energy increases in the atmosphere, increase your practice to every hour. Nothing will be more important than your practicing this. Why? Because what you think will be created by you rapidly. The better you become at doing this light procedure, the more light will be built in your DNA. I'm going to show you what that light procedure is. The strands in your DNA will be affected. My inner sight shows them altering their shape. When this is done, light will flash in your cells. Now, if you haven't noticed, let me remind you, nothing is as it was. From this point on, I'll say it again, nothing will be normal. To be compatible with the accelerated energy, one must be ready to seek new beginnings in this life. What you do will begin to feel that you are planning things that are going to alter your family. I'm going to tell you this. What you do, you are going to be in that whole process of altering things for your family. You must balance your life correctly in the cycles of achievement, cycles of plateau, and what's the third one? Upheaval. There are 3 cycles. Achievement, say it. Plateau, and upheaval. There are 3. I want you to say it again because people think life dumps on them. Life doesn't. It runs in an organized way. Everybody has a cycle of achievement. Say it. Everybody has a cycle of plateau. Everybody has a cycle of upheaval. After upheaval, achievement always follows. When you remember this basic teaching that you got from me a long time ago, all right, you will understand how life is functioning. And you will know that this isn't just happening, something is just happening to you because this is the worst thing that could possibly happen. It is a cycle that you're in. And to practice how to stay balanced in an upheaval cycle is your test in life. A couple of months ago, we went out to the store. We were only gone around about 2 hours. When we came back in the house, we heard all of this. And I said, who left water running? And so Derek runs downstairs to take a look to see what it was. And he said, oh my. And I said, oh my goodness, didn't want to hear that. Ran down there in the basement, and we had that much water in a 2-hour span. Hot water heaters went bang. We had 2 50-gallon hot water heaters. Bang, you know. And I said, oh my God. Then I said, now, what am I supposed to learn from this? I didn't go, oh my God, this is terrible. This is the worst thing that could have happened. Immediately, this is an upheaval period. This is a period of learning. All right, so then what do you have to do? All right, so funds had to come from somewhere to move this in here, and you call the right person to come in. And I started watching to see what I should do, how to handle this. The only time I think I got a little ticked was with the insurance agent. This poor young man was standing there, and we went ahead to say, I said, listen, I had Berber carpet all over the downstairs in that lower level, and I said we had to move all of this furniture out that we had down there. Teak was sitting there in water, and I said we had to move all this out. Let's get this out the way. And the man came, and he was really nice, and he was saying, now, with the rug, we'll call in somebody to go ahead and dry it out. I said, no. I said, that is not an option. That is definitely not an option. And the man goes ahead, and he's saying, and then I think I became a little more insistent. Evidently, he looked at the look on my face and possibly the energy around me at that time. And the poor guy, then it dawned on me that I was letting him have it. And I said to him, I reached over because his eyes kept getting bigger. And I touched him and I said, it's not about you. I said, I'm venting here, but it's not about you. I don't want you to take this into yourself. And his auric field went. And so he said, I said, so you do understand? He said, yes, I do understand. So I said, all right. I said, let me tell you to do this. Let me tell you. I said, call your boss. So he got on the phone and called the boss. And I said, you tell him that we have been with Nationwide since, how many years. Every insurance plan they have, we have. Everything you have to offer, we've got it. including flood insurance, including earthquake insurance, including all these insurances. And I would like to have my rug replaced with the same quality, same cost that was there. He tells the man that exactly what I said, word for word. You know what he said? Let her have it. Let her have it. Now, I could have stood there and screamed and screamed and screamed and carried on, screamed and screamed and screamed.